So, first thing first, we need to get dirt. And we want the kind of dirt that when you squish it together, it will break off in clumps rather than just like crumbling. If you obviously just come quick by squishing it, but you want it to, when you press it, it'll just break off in like clumps. Like here, just clump. Yeah. So now I will take my trusty shovel. Actually, whatever. I'll just use my hands. You just want to put some of it into a separate bucket, or if you have, like loads and loads and loads and loads and loads, you can, like this. Like you want it. Is this a rock? Yes, that's a rock. Whatever. I'll just put it up there. So you want to put it in a separate bucket, or if you don't have very much, you can just use all of what you have and do it in one go. But I'm putting it in a separate bucket. So now I will kind of smooth it out. So you want to put in, I'd say about just over the level of the dirt. And then going to get rid of all clumps in it, because that will mess it up a little bit. What? And also take out rocks. And then once there are no clumps, you stir it up quite vigorously, just to suspend all the clay particles into the water, and then pour just the water into a separate container. And then, as you can see now, we have all like the smaller gravel and that kind of stuff. So this stuff you can get rid of. That was right here. And then you want to clean out this container. And you want that on hands also. So you want to clean out this container, or just get a separate container again. So I will just toss it there. And then now you will take your strainer and stir it vigorously again to suspend all the clay again. And then pour it through your strainer to get rid of all the organics, like grass, like little twigs, that stuff. And as you've probably noticed, each time you've transferred this, there's a little bit of like a silt, which you don't want in your clay. Then also actually pour a little bit into it, but that's fine. And then this stuff you can get rid of, and then you can clean out your strainer. If you want to, you can do it another time just to be safe, which I will be doing, because I want my clay to be good. So now I will put it in here. Okay. Then I will clean this out again. And okay. So put the strainer right there. Then I'm going to stir vigorously again. And pour it into here. And then again, there's more of this silt, like sand, which you can dispose of. And then get rid of. So now I'm going to clean this out, and we're done with it. So this we should not need anymore. And from here, we need to pour it between a couple buckets back and forth repeatedly to get rid of more of this silty sand. And repeat this from like 4 to 6 times. Because it will, the more you do it, the more of this you will get at, which will kind of ruin your clay and it'll make it crumbly. So now we have a much like finer, less silty. And at the end, what I was doing is I was turning the container as I was pouring it, so that gets rid of more of the silty sand all along. So I might as well stir it up a little bit. And I'd say that's enough. And then here, stirring up and pour. Then, as you can see, that's turned it all dirt on the inside. Make sure that doesn't spill. Then these are a lot quicker to wash out because they're a lot smaller, obviously. So stir, spin while pouring. Like each time it gets not very much of that, but yeah. So I'd actually say that's actually probably enough since I've done it already so many times in the big bucket. So now stir it up, and then pour slowly this time. Then look at though, it's a lot dirtier on the inside. Like I can just like wipe it around and blah. So yeah, and then the rest of this, like before I mixed it up, there's quite a lot of like silt and sand on the bottom, which yeah. So I will be right back once I have all of this into there. Now that I'm done doing all of this, I am going to quickly clean this one out. And we do not need these anymore. I'm not going to stack them together because they're being impossible to take apart. Actually, we will need one, sorry. Oh, actually, I'm going to use both just to make it a little faster. So, we want to take our mixture and pour it out about 3/4 of the way into these glasses here. And then we need to let this sit for probably not actually that long, but we're going to need to let them sit so that they can separate. I'm going to keep the rest of this because I will finish it later. And then both of these we will set up. Doesn't need to be in the sun, just set it anywhere and let them sit for quite a while. So we will be back once those have separated. So now we're going to take, I prefer this. So you're going to take the top layer once it's separated. Try to get as little of the bottom as you can. And then you can just get rid of this. And I just wet my fingernail again. And I'm going to do it on this cup now. And then we're going to wait for this to separate a little bit more. I'm going to do this one quick again. And then we will wait for it to separate a bit more. And we will time lapse it, just like we were doing before. And we will wait a little bit longer for it to separate. So now that we've let this separate, we will again take off the top layer of this water. And now we will do this back one, which went way more than the first one. And it wasn't even in the time lapse that we did. It might not be in the final video because editing issues. And then we will take more off. It's surprising how much we've actually taken off. Sorry. Originally our water line was about here. Now it's down to here. So I feel like now I should go get oh never mind, please throw it away. Whatever. So now we will leave these for probably about an hour, maybe. And then we will take it off again. So be back once we have it all taken off. So we are back and it has been, I believe, half an hour. And as you can see, these have very well, like separated very well. So now, like before, we will take off all of this top water that we don't need. So now we will need a towel, which just so happens to be here. And where's the bucket I had? So we will put the towel over the bucket. Have it kind of like indented in. And I will take these clips and clip it on so that it doesn't come off. And then we will pour these in. And that's all the clay. Oh yeah. Shoot. We were supposed to mix it up, but I forgot, sorry. So you need to stir it around first, because then this will happen. So all of my clay is currently stuck in here. So you can hear the water dripping down. So now let me get out all of this clay, which is precious. And now basically we'll just let it sit. Okay, so we are back, and now as you can see our clay is pretty dried out. We just left it in this bucket for quite a while, overnight actually. So take off these clips, then take off the towel that has our clay in it. So as you can see, now we have our pure clay here. Well, probably not pure, but pretty good clay. So now if we just peel this off, camera operating, or at the clay please. So as you can see, we have a bunch of clay. So now we just need to put it in between paper towels, sandwich it so we can get more water out. So now we will like press our clay into the paper towel, maybe pound a little bit, try to get as much, kind of a lot of water out. And then here, now we have our clay. You might need to do, like put a little bit more water in if it's too dry, or take some more water if it's still too wet. But we're gonna do this clump again because it's pretty wet. So just put it on, you then pound it, press it, put your weight on it, step on it, whatever. Just get as much water out as you kind of can. And then you have your clay. And then, yeah, clay. I think this needs a little more water. So that will be it for this episode of making clay. Make sure to subscribe. We will put a link to our previous video right here. And make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.